Alrighty, here we go for Pegasus and Marik. So Pegasus is unbeaten so far in his Battle City run, and his next challenge is Marik. Now, with how Pegasus disposed of his Shizu, you wouldn't think that Marik would fare much better, but it is Yu-Gi-Oh after all, anything can happen. Okay, no Toon World to start off here for Pegasus, so that does put him at a bit of a disadvantage. He has got Toon Gemini Elf though. It's a good field holder to protect Pegasus's life points to start off with. There's a face down and a face down defense from Marik as well. There's a Shadow Toon, but no Toon World yet for Marik as of yet. There's a 3000 defense now on the field. Now, if Marik draws Toon World, he can just go around the defense. However, he's got to draw it first. Alright, Toon Masked Sorcerer has also been played. Toon Barrel Dragon. Now, Barrel Dragon's effect is quite a dangerous one as well. Okay, there's Drillago. Okay, that gets rid of Toon Masked Sorcerer, so that's very good for Marik. Toon Masked Sorcerer can do a lot of damage if it gets direct attacks, and there's Toon Kingdom. And with that one card of Toon Kingdom, you almost got to say that this match is probably over. Alright, Comic Hand now can be played as well. So that can literally just yoink one of Marik's monsters off the field. Don't even worry about the 3000 defense. And he does go for Toon Dark Magician Girl. He's going to sacrifice Marik's Drillago. And Toon Dark Magician Girl is one of the few toons that can attack the turn it's summoned. So 4900 about to come off Marik, and this match has straight away been turned on its head from literally one card. Flick over to some comments now as well. Emperor Pikachu says, "Way to go, Pegasus. Kind of feel bad for Strings, LOL." Well, Strings' deck. Same with Seeker as well. I thought Seeker would have won more matches, but he did not. I think he was like 4th worst all up or something. There's Holding Arms. And I don't think that even works. Doesn't Toon Kingdom stop effects targeting toons? It does. Oh man. That card is broken, man. Like, it's so difficult to attack and even target. Like, even when toon monsters are going to get destroyed, with Toon Kingdom on the field, I mean, it can be destroyed by a Mystical Space Typhoon or a D-Spell or anything like that, but its effects while on the field are absolutely brutal. It's so difficult for an opponent to get any offense. There's Toon Rollback as well. It's not like Marik. Or even if Marik was holding one of Pegasus's toons with Holding Arms, it still wouldn't matter. Toon Rollback means that one of them can attack twice. But Marik has been absolutely pulverized. So I'm going to get through the comments because I don't think Marik's match is going to go for very long. A new name here as well, Sentient NPC. I like that name, Sentient NPC. This is for the Pegasus and Loomis and Umbra match. He certainly can if given enough info about his opponent's decks. The guy owns the card company. He can literally print loads of OP cards for himself anytime he wants, or even delist some cards as legal to play. Pegasus giving himself every advantage possible is what he usually did in the anime. Crimson Maelstrom says, "Oh, that first game was the ultimate troll, beating an opponent with their own monsters." That was for Pegasus and Ishizu. Yeah, Pegasus stole 2 of them and used them to defeat Ishizu, which is very Pegasus style as well. And oh, have a look at this. That is a massive starting hand from Marik. Moonwolfie says, unless they can get rid of Toon Kingdom with a D-Spell, Typhoon, or a card effect that can target spells and traps, the Toons are going to be tough. And then there is the direct attack of the Toon's opponent has to work around. Comic Hand, Mimic Cat, Toon Defense, and Toon Rollback are also super useful cards. I don't see Marik and the Winged Dragon of Ra to do much of anything in the next match. Well, as we are seeing, Marik is having his monsters stolen. And Toon Dark Magician Girl is now on the field with Toon Kingdom again. So Marik is just getting utterly thrashed in this match. Novus Tempestus says Toon Kingdom is absolutely busted for Battle City. It is. But it's such a... Like, the Toon deck can't function without it. So I can't really remove it either. Cascade Hairston says, for the Millennium items specifically and the characters that carry them, I wish they had effects that were similar to correspondent Millennium items. I think that would be cool. And speaking of Millennium items, I found my Millennium necklace pendant. I had lost it for years. I had no idea where it was. I found it in a shoebox that was up on a shelf where all my music books are. And I bought a Kiss CD collection years and years ago, and it had like this little box thing that was in there. I just shoved a bunch of random stuff in there and forgot what I put in there. So I have found my Millennium necklace pendant. It's not like a full-size one. It's a very small one. It's like a necklace, but it's like... I'm so happy that I found it because I thought I'd lost it. Emperor Pikachu says, I think Pegasus is going undefeated. Great match for Pegasus and Ishizu. Oh, hang on. Gilgarth, I mean, it still won't work. Toon Kingdom is going to protect Toon Dark Magician Girl. Torrin Johnson says, you know the match will be quick. 2 out of 3 win when the video is only 8 minutes long. LOL. I love these character series. Keep them coming. After Pegasus, I think Bandit Keith is what we're pulling towards. And this is just about done. Pegasus is going to beat Marik 2-0 in almost no time at all. That's 2 wins. Why is the video only halfway in? Huh. Well, it's 2-0. So Pegasus has won, but the video is only like halfway in. Is there anything... Hang on, let me check if there's anything in notes. Huh, there is... There isn't. Well, consolation duel's never a bad thing. Well, because the first 2 matches went so quick, maybe it could just be that the guys just didn't realise that they'd played 2 matches already. Oh well, consolation match. There's still a few comments to get through, so... Oh well, win-win. Well, this one's interesting. Pegasus might not be able to attack on this one. Maybe they wanted to show a match with Marik. Oh, maybe Marik wins. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. There's Shadow Toon. 1200 off Marik. Maybe Marik wins this one. Maybe they want to show that Pegasus... Bruh. Yeet. Let me take Newdoria and summon... Oh my god, this is brutal. Every time Marik plays a monster, it gets stolen. It's like Marik's like this entity of absolute evil. And he's being absolutely slapped and just cannot do anything. So the eye is stronger than the rod in this one. Alejandro Fernandez says, I love the idea of replacing banned cards with others that have comparable effects. I know so far Shard of Greed has replaced Pot of Greed, but I feel Pot of Extravagance is better in most decks. Yes, you would have to fill the extra deck with a few useless cards for most duelists, but maybe that's worth it. Malevolent Catastrophe is a perfect idea to replace Heavy Storm, though. With Pot of Extravagance... It is a very good replacement for Pot of Greed as well, but I think it draws either 3 or 6 cards, so it does draw an extra card. We could always trial it. We could always put Pot of Extravagance in, trial it, see if it does the duty for Pot of Greed, because Pot of Greed's like an instant effect, whereas Shard of Greed you have to wait for 2 turns. And those 2 turns... Those 2 turns, though, sort of make Pot of Greed a bit more fair, but it means the opponent can target it while it's on the field as well. I think it's one for... for the trial run, of course, as well. Unless there's any other card that can... Hey, speaking of the devil, Malevolent Catastrophe has just... Oh, Malevolent Catastrophe has just been activated, and Pegasus... Oh, he's got another Toon Kingdom in his hand, but he's just lost his Toon Dark Magician Girl, and Lord Poison is on the field. And Pegasus is now defenseless. Okay, this match is actually pretty good. Granadora. I mean, Marik's already lost too. I mean, this is just a consolation duel. Alright, this one is now getting good. Pegasus could lose here. Maybe, I don't know, the first 2 matches were so quick. Maybe they just thought it was they'd only played 1 match or something. And, Toon Goblin Attack Force. Toon Kingdom. Now the thing with Toon Goblin Attack Force, can't attack the turn it's summoned, but you know the effect where if it attacks it goes to defense mode? Completely irrelevant. You can attack with it, attack directly, goes to defense mode, you can protect it with Toon Kingdom, so it doesn't even matter if it's in defense mode. You might have to throw a few cards, but at 2300 attack... Oh, actually, I don't think it can be changed until the end of the next turn, so I think it's in defense mode for a while. So you could potentially be throwing a lot of cards to the graveyard. There's Toon Table of Contents. Marik's got a lot of power on the field, but he just can't do anything with it. That's why the Toons are so good, because you just can't attack them. Like, Toon Kingdom. Like, what a card that is. I thought the Toon deck would suck. Quite honestly, I didn't think the Toon deck would be that good. Oh, he didn't attack. Unless that was a misclick, it's an oversight. Or maybe he's just trying to give Marik as much chance. It's like, come on Marik, I'll give you a free turn. That's such a Pegasus thing to do as well. Free turn, try and attack me. Oh no, battle phase this time. It may have been a misclick. It's very easy to do on this game. And because our Joy-Cons, both sets of them are a little bit on the piss, they can sometimes not activate when you press, or sometimes they can activate 2 clicks at once and just ping you straight to the end phase. Well, I mean, I do have a Nintendo Switch 2 pre-ordered. It's a month away, but when that comes out, I am going to be playing Mario Kart World like non-stop. As we see another card removed from Toon Kingdom. Pegasus has got 8 cards removed from play. Marik is attacking with everything he has. What that does do, though, is it gives Pegasus the chance of milling out his entire deck. He's not drawing the cards he needs. I'm glad we got this compilation match. Maybe this was put on there. Oh, but there was no edit in the video, though. Nothing was cut, so... You know what, thinking about it too hard is going to ruin the moment. We got a consolation match, and it's actually a damn good match, because Pegasus is going to lose another 3 cards here. I mean, unless Marik can get it off the field, though, it's not going to matter. You know what, I reckon Toon Kingdom should be once per turn. Once per turn, you can use this effect to protect a Toon monster. Because if you can just keep protecting it like this, like look at Pegasus's hand, he can't do anything. He's thrown good cards to the discard, or to the banish pile. If Toon Kingdom was, you can only use this effect once per turn, which is probably what it should be given how much power it's actually giving Pegasus. Oh, Mirror Force. But it doesn't matter because Toon Kingdom, dude, that card is busted. Like, that is way too powerful. That needs to be a one-turn only effect. Then again, I don't actually know what era Toon Kingdom was made in. So it's probably a much more... I don't know, I'll have to Google that. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. We got a consolation match and it was fun as well. It was the best match of the three, actually. So Pegasus technically wins 3-0 against Marik. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in... I'm probably going to live stream tonight as well at some stage. I want to collect more cards on the other profile. Anyway, thanks all for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.